Right guys, I thought I'd just do a little tiny video, not so much about the koi pond today, but just about maybe a little bit about the koi pond, because every koi keeper knows that it's always on the back of your mind. Everybody loves fish. Most people love fish. My wife is not too keen on fish because they have cost us a couple of quid in the last couple of months. But anyway, what I'm going to do is, we've just had a lovely day out in Wales. We've just gone down to Tenby for the day. So, let me just lock up the truck. Right, okay, so here we go. So we're going into the house. What a fantastic day. And for everyone that doesn't know, my sister actually lives next door to me. My mum lives down the road, and my other sister that I don't really talk to, because she's a bitch, lives down the other side. But she's a lovely woman, in small doses. This is my porch, which I haven't finished yet. So, we're going through my house. Mate, it's so nice to see what people's houses look like in the inside. So, this is my house. That koi there, believe it or not, is a Japanese antique, and it was made in 1902. Paid £500 for it. Don't know if that was the right decision or not. Well, that statue there is actually based off pictures of me, and I am not lying. That's a God honest truth. Parachute regiment. Obviously, for whoever doesn't know, I'm actually a tattoo artist, so I'm quite keen on artwork and whatnot. Excuse the mess, mate, because we've just literally come back from Tenby and chucked everything down. So this is my kitchen. So anyway, so that's my front room, guys. Yes, obviously I've got a son. His name is Wolf, and he is badass. So let me show you Wolf. There's little Wolfie boy. Oh, there he is. Looks a bit like John Travolta there. Anyway, so yeah, this is my front room, which is just carnage because it's for babies. This is my kitchen. Obviously I like black. This is my attempt at aquascaping. A little bit of algae in there, not gonna lie. Big fan of Supreme. And I've also got an unfinished Millennium Falcon Ultimate Collector's Edition. Now then, who is jealous of that bad boy? Yes, so me and my beautiful wife met at that date, and apparently that's what the stars were like. And it was on Great Portland Street. This is little Wolfie boy dressed as Yoda. That's me on my wedding day. Check out the hair on that, looks like James Bond, not really, but anyway, yeah. That's my son's lunch or dinner. Just gone to bed. And there's one thing he loves is drugs, bless him, but he is teething. So yeah. So this is my decking, which I made last year. It's gone a little bit green at the moment, which I'm a bit upset about, because I just, okay, that's nappies, and yeah, that's recycling. Yeah, so this is my view from my pond, from my decking, which is really nice. When the air stone is off, you can see it. Fantastic, it's lovely. That's my backy shower, which it's there every single day. So what I'm gonna do with it, and I can go through it in my head before I actually do commit to cutting stuff. And we've got a nosy Parker. Hello, Mrs. Hadfield. What did we see down Tenby today?
A walrus.
A walrus. And I wasn't quite sure if it was one of my co-workers, but it wasn't. I'm joking, you find that funny. Anyway, so this is my neighbour's garden, which happens to be my sister. Now, I am going to forgive her. There she is. I am going to forgive her because I've actually caused most of that mess. That garden will have a pond in it down the bottom eventually. But she's just moved in there, so that is carnage. She is a clean person, it's just horrendous. So down the bottom of the garden, you can see my sister's rusty roof, which will be changed, and my garage there. So I built that garage last year from scratch, from the base up, and I will show you that in a minute and what's in it. So coming through, let me just put these little bits down. Coming through here, this is where my pond is located. Okay, which obviously has got leopard fish in there, which you know from the last episode. But anyway, that is my Sakai koi farm kahaku, which is doing really well. This will be my son's playroom, aka the Jurassic room, but at the moment it's got a little bit of building produce in there and stuff, my stuff mostly. Okay, yeah. So I put all of these French doors in. This decking obviously wasn't here when I first came. This is my underbuild, so I made this into a utility room. And this right, okay, don't judge me. Right, there's a lot of mess in here at the moment because I've got the backy shower media and blah 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 stuff on the floor. But this, right, if anybody loves Warhammer Games Workshop, I am mad on it. Okay, it's a lovely bit of artwork from my friend called Kaz, who's an amazing tattooist from Boston. Right, yeah, so this is all of my Warhammer stuff. Can anybody comment and tell me what legions I have here? Come on, guys. Everyone loves a little bit of Warhammer. Well, you probably don't. Literally, I am the 40-year-old virgin before I met my wife. This is my microscope, which I detected trichodina with. This is my paint collection. Now that is paint collection goals if you're an artist. Yeah, and this is some little bits and bobs that I've been doing. Oh, who wants a Daffy Duck? Hand painted by myself. So this, my friends, is a Golden Demon Award, which is a painting award for Games Workshop. So every year in Nottingham, the UK, you get the Golden Demon Awards. And believe it or not, guys, I am a Golden Demon winner. Now that is harder to get than a VC or an Olympic gold medal. And I can guarantee you that right now. Anybody who knows, if you know what I mean. Also, what I've done here is I've exposed, so this is my underbuild, guys. Eventually, what I am going to do, I'm going to build a staircase going up here, which will go up into my front room, where you've seen the Daffy Duck print upstairs. Anyway, this is all my model stuff, which I haven't actually built yet. My missus goes absolutely mental, mate, because, oh, mate, do you know what I mean? I've got Whippet tanks from World War I, I've got BMP 80s, I've got Heinkels, I've got all the Star Wars ones. Oh, my missus goes absolutely mental. That bad boy is limited. Well, mate, you can't get it anymore. That thing I got from the States, it got shipped over, but they stopped making these probably in the early 90s. So obviously this is from Aliens, one of my favourite films. Anyway, so yeah, all these drawers are just full of crap, basically. Got a wetsuit there, got some military trousers there. Yeah, so this is my underbuild. That's my boiler, which is going to get replaced at the end of the year because it's not keeping us as warm as we need it. And here we go. So we're outside again. My electric fence. Walking down. This is good old orange. So this mixer has performed outstanding duties last year. It's literally done an extension from my house. It's built my pond. It's actually built my garage down there. So I put this fence up the other day to keep my dog from peeing on the grass, because you can see all of these bits of yellow from pizzle. Apparently, yeah, girl dog's pizzle is pretty horrendous. Now, I'm not an expert on golden shower, but yeah, might sting. And as you can see here, I've got my electric fence running all the way across. Oh, another piece of candy. So we're on the Desperados. This is my pump house. Gerald's dream pond, by the way, is my father. He's passed away. Yeah, he was a good man, to be honest. Give me a couple of hidings, but made me the man I am today. Probably deserved it. I can remember at one point I painted about 8 dogs with white gloss paint you had to shave the whole lot. They ended up sort of basically looking like statues and cracking. So anyway, this is my crystal air source heat pump, which I still need to do a review on. And we're at 18.1 degrees, and that's not going to come up, but anyway, 18.1 degrees. So this is my shed, guys. What I've decided to do is make 2 greenhouses in here. So I done these greenhouses, well, I built these greenhouses about 2 weeks ago. Started to put the cladding on here. I've still got to build the doors for in there, and then get some glass to go in here. Yes, so that's the score at the moment. And yeah, this is going to be the view from inside of the 2 greenhouses, which is pretty cool. I'll probably end up using them for storage, to be honest, but this wetness that you can see down here at the moment, I need to raise this path up a little bit, but where my pump house is here, the waste pipe goes underneath this slab and just comes out where the tip of my finger is there. Can you see that, Elliot? Phone home. So it comes there and it just trickles down here at the moment, but I am going to put, I got eco drains at the top, so the eco drains need to come in to the waste as well, and then I'll put a 3-inch pipe all the way down here, and it will go straight down into the eco drains here, and then I will fill up this section of path to make it less, I don't know, trippy for my son, basically, because I can just see him growing teeth and then breaking them out playing football down there. No, rugby. I'm in Wales. So I've clad this section just to make it look a little bit more softer. I think it looks nicer than the old block, and you know, provides a bit of a skin for the shed. Anyway, that's the outside. That's boring. This is my garage, guys. Now, don't look at the mess. This is all my wife's clothes, which is going on B-pop or T-pop or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, that's going to go on there. Now, I built this shed from scratch, okay? So, I tiled all of this area because I like it to look mint condition. The only thing is, it's not mint condition right now because I've had so many projects on the go. Catalyst for bloody, you know, fiberglass, chop saws up. You know, I've got black doors to go on here to make it look all cool. I've got chainsaws. Oh, mate, I'm sponsored by DeWalt, you know, etc., 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 etc. And I got a load of storage up there with bits and bobs. I inherited my missus's grandfather's golf clubs when he died last year. Lovely guy, Jeff was actually a very interesting dude. However, don't really want to take up golf yet because I can walk. So maybe, you know, when I'm a bit older and I can't base jump and parachute and mountain bike and, you know, race enduro KTMs, I might take up golf, but that's not going to be for a while, hopefully. Yeah, so this is a good story about this, actually. This is good time. So this is my gun cabinet. Now, I used to be an avid shotgun shooter. I used to love it. Do it for the county. Used to love it. However, as you can see right now, there's cleaning products in there for my Jeep. There's no shotguns in there. Yeah. So, yeah. You can ask my ex-wife where they are. But I think she thought I was going to shoot something more than clay pigeons with them. I wasn't going to, obviously. Everyone loves an ex-wife. So, this is all my carp fishing equipment. Trust me, guys, if you think keeping koi carp is expensive, buying carp fishing equipment is more expensive. So all my rods and reels are up here. What I might do is I might do comment and subscribe. Well, comment and see if you want me to go through all my carp fishing stuff, because you know I'm quite an avid carp fisher. When I go to France a few times a year, blah 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 blah. But I've got, you know, mate, the equipment I've got. You know, I've got Shimano Techniums. Mate, each reel is like limited edition black ones. They're like 600 quid each. I got 4 of them. Oh mate, it's insane. You know, I can do a Tracker Tempest review if you'd like. I've got so much stuff, mate. It is just a joke. And yeah, anyway, so one of the next things I'm going to show you is my new project. So I have a rib. Okay, so I bought this during the first lockdown, pretty local to me. But anyway, yeah, I did get it during my first lockdown because I was absolutely shit bored. excuse me for the French, but I was literally pulling my hair out. So I thought to myself, I'm going to get an old tatty rib and I'm going to do it up just for some fun. So I bought this rib, and I bought a new trailer since, because the trailer it came with was horrendous. It just was rubbish. So it was way too heavy duty for this rib. You know what I mean? This is a 5-meter Humber rib. It's a few years old, I guess, but I'm going to make it look wicked. But wait till you see this. I'm ex-military. This thing is going to be blacked out to the max. I've got A-frames come in, powder-coated black 1.5 A-frames to go over here. I've got a new console. I'll show you the console in a minute. But all of this tubing, right, is going to be covered with black. So it's all going to be black. It's all going to be black rubbered out. It's going to be fantastic. So there's my auxiliary engine, which is not going to live there, by the way. It's a 6-horse Mercury. I got that as a steel. So the black horse Mercury engine, the auxiliary is going to go in the back here. I've got a 62 stroke there, which got extremely low hours. It's not the newest engine in the world, and I would like an 84 stroke brand new Mercury engine, but I haven't quite got 8.5 grand yet. Now I'm not rich, so I can't afford that. I'm kind of work hard, so I'm well off, I guess. I can buy things that I like, but I haven't got 8 grand to chuck at something that's crazy. Yes, darling. Yeah, so I'm going to get a stainless steel prop for that. And like I said, this actual rib had a single seated jockey seat console, you know, whatever. So I've taken the whole console out. So this was the orange console here, and it just went to there. So what I've actually done is I've extended it. Now, my sister works in a company which converts camper vans, all right? West Wales campers, pretty cool. So she actually made me a new one of these. So this actually comes off at the moment. Obviously, I've got to trim all of this fiberglass off, but that goes on there. That's enough for 3 people to sit on, which is perfect. I've got a back section being fabricated at the moment with 1.5 powder-coated black frame. I've also got an 1.5 black powder-coated frame, which is coming over here and dropping the other side. And also, I've got like an A-frame, well, like a small sort of like, you know, frame on the back here where you can sit a seat on, so someone else can sit on the front here, you know, right at the bow of the rib and look forward and enjoy the sights and sounds and smells of the ocean without the noise of a 2-stroke engine. So that's where my wife and son's probably going to sit on a nice quiet day. Yes, like I said, sorry guys, this is a bit of a mess, but it is an Aladdin's cave for a guy, and I am super proud of my garage. Like I said, when I bought this place, so if you can see the level of my garden, the green here, the level of the garden just run all the way through here. So what I've done is I had to dig out a massive trench to build this retaining wall, which you can see. So if you can see this now, this is a retaining wall. It goes about another 2 foot down. And then obviously I laid the slab here, put the ACO drains in, put the footings for the new garage, because what I had to do, guys, was I had to get to the floor level of the back. So I've got a lane at the back for access, obviously to bring the car in and the ribbon all in. But before, obviously, like literally, you know, the level was up to, you know, by here it would be up to my belly button. So believe it or not, this 8 meters by 6.5 meters area, I took 125 ton of soil out of this. It cost me an arm and a bloody leg to get rid of all the soil from this. Literally, like, I think it was like 80 to 100 pounds a skip, I think. And I think, mate, I don't know how many skips it was. And then like the lad that was doing it, because he totally underestimated how many bloody skips he needed, he ended up taking a load away on his tranny van as well. And I'm not talking about wheels with bits of both genders. I'm on about a proper tranny van, one like Mickey, you know. Do you want to buy a dog? Had. Yeah, so yeah, I thought because I show everyone my pond all the time, and no one actually knows where the pond is, because I watch other people's like YouTubes and stuff, and you always see the pond and, oh yeah, this is my pond, this is my filter house, but you never actually see where it's situated in the house, you know. Yeah, so, oh there, oh, look at that, that's my saw kahaku. He's in a bad way, but I'm waiting to hear back from Dr. Reynolds, and I'm sure we're going to get this sorted out. Hope you like this video, guys. Like I said, it wasn't much to do with koi, but whatever.